What's good at 1WCS on deck? Just wanted to stop through for a quick live right quick. I thought it was extra funny that David Bennovitz spoke on Canelo's situation. Hilarious. I've been busy doing what I do, but I just wanted to stop in right quick. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. While y'all waiting to get in the building, just show off the top rank. You know what I'm saying? The flagship of promotions, top rank on deck. I just thought the entree of the day when it comes to boxing media is what David Bennovitz said, or what I finally saw today. You know, Canelo's been talking about 150, 200 mil to fight David. And the only thing he brings is 25 pounds on fight day. Nothing more, you know what I'm saying? Like he don't have skills or whatever. So, like I said before, Canelo is just pretty much, acting like a boxing diva, prima donna, right? Well, if you didn't see it, David Bennovitz said, I hope, when you get that 150 million, you have enough left over to buy a set. To buy a set of nuts. It was funny. Man, it was hilarious, man. That's what I'm talking about, David. You try to be professional about it. You know, your pops went out there and apologized. You all was coming the way you supposed to come, but then y'all wanted to play nice. Y'all had to play nice because, certain people was acting like they was a freaking priest, a monk. You know what I'm saying? What's the other word they use for them religious people? But he didn't appreciate that. He didn't appreciate how y'all was coming. Y'all was trying to use etiquette because obviously for some reason when it comes to David Bennovitz, Canelo do not want to be nice for you, man. He don't want to play nice. So now that he took another shot after you playing nice, being cordial, copacetic, you had to get grimy. You know what I'm saying? You had to get grimy. You had to say, hey, after Canelo said the only thing David brings is 25 pounds on fight night, he never respected what you and your pops did. He's a duck. Just take him as a duck. He didn't want to fight you, and that's what it is. But kudos to David for coming back with that fire. Jumping that hot grease, the tamales. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not the tamales, the jalapenos. He was dropping the hot spices, man. He said, I hope with the 150 you'll be able to buy a set. Classic comeback. Classic comeback. Shout out to Carlos on deck, man. I see you. That's good, man. I'm driving, so. And my bishop from Jews. Yeah. This nigga's scared. Canelo been ducking for 3 and 4 years now. Yeah, man. It's disgraceful, man. Like Bennovitz them had to. They had to basically revise the way they was coming at Canelo. So they had to go out here and apologize and did, man, just be you, man. All this Canelo ass kissing. No. Man, this is boxing. There's been so many people kissing his ass. It's done went through his damn cinnamon head, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit got a little bit in his eyes. It's done soaked in his goddamn skull too much. That's what happened when your name is Cinnamon. You start to be a little sweet with it. Feel me? Like, it was so many fighters just being nice to Canelo, nice. And then all of a sudden, Bennovitz, he want to take shots and be mean-spirited just because he don't want to fight the man. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. I want to say it's not within the spirit of the sport. But who the hell knows what the spirit of the sport is besides Jack Reese? No one knows what the spirit of the sport is. I just know Canelo is one of the biggest ducks of this era, man. How can you pick up undisputed in a division, and then you go through all the other champions, right? You fight them, but one of the only former champions. You act like you're gonna hold a cloud over his head because he didn't have the belt. Well, when he had the belt, you didn't want to become undisputed. When he lost the belt, you was all about it. D-U-C-K, man. You're a duck. You are a absolute duck with cinnamon feathers, man. See, somebody knows how to utilize their sense of humor besides Carlos. He said Canelo wants a payday. You're right, man. Canelo wants a payday, man. Canelo is basically eating his own words, man. That's exactly right. Canelo wants a payday, y'all. The same energy that he gave Demetrius Andrade, man. Andrade. He is that guy. Canelo wants a payday, man. Period. Can't deny it. His payday is bigger than what Andrade ever would have thought he'd get. Canelo didn't want to fight Andrade. He fights freaking Bennovitz. What more do you want, man? You know what I'm saying? He fights Bennovitz, but Canelo won't fight Bennovitz. It's disappointing, man. Crazy thing is, you don't need to sell this fight. Absolutely, Carlos. Absolutely, bro. You don't need to sell nothing about this fight. It sells itself. You don't need to sell anything about this fight. Absolutely. I agree. Absolutely. You don't need to sell anything about this fight. It sells itself. We just have to get to a point where is it going to be any time that we can guess, assume that Canelo might come back around for the fight? I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? He's ducked not only David Benavidez, but he ducked Crawford too. You can't say that, okay, it was beneficial, Charlo rather. Charlo had something to offer. But Crawford and Charlo was both undisputed. It's just Crawford was one more division lower than Mel Charlo. So we're not playing semantics. You fought Mel Charlo, easy money. This done got to a point right now, man. It's just, it makes you agitated because, Canelo is supposed to be this guy that fights everybody and, this legend and all this other stuff. Now he's just acting like he's taking his pack off, as we say in the Corps. He don't want to engage with the tough competition. And they're still giving him 25, 30, 35 million, you know what I'm saying, to fight these fighters that no one wants to see him fight. But shout out to the Bennovitz, man. The Bennovitz family. You don't deserve this. You did what you're supposed to do. As much as going on with boxing, how people treat Mike Tyson as a legend, a man who bit off another guy's ear, went to prison, just all the stuff. These fighters, Antonio Margarito getting caught cheating with the plaster of Paris, all these fighters who pop dirty. Just everything that's happened with the arrest outside of the ring. Come on, man. It's no way that you're gonna tell me that David Bennovitz should be still be punished for dropping his titles on the scale. Long time ago. It shouldn't even be an issue. You know what I'm saying? That didn't go down in his criminal record as a civilian. That was a ill-advised decision and choices that he made. You know, during the pandemic with the coke. As far as everything else, man, it's very irritating, brother, because this is supposed to be the guy who everybody wants to fight. Crawford wanted to fight him. He said Crawford don't bring nothing to the table. Then if Crawford don't bring anything, Bennovitz don't bring anything, there's nobody else out there in your division that brings anything than these two guys right there. Bennovitz definitely brings something. Crawford, yes, it's a challenge. He's moving up, but yet to the fan base right now, based off what he did to the pound-for-pound fighter, he absolutely deserves that shot. Who else out there brings you a fight that people want to see? And ain't nobody left. Nobody want to see you fight no Morrell. Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see you fight no Morrell. Nobody wants to see you fight a fighter you already fought, or a fighter that your common opponent has fought. If you have the common opponent that you beat, but yet he fought a different opponent, a common opponent, what's the purpose of you fighting him? If you already fought that fighter who actually beat that guy. We don't want to see no rematches. We don't want to see any of that. It's fighters that's out there from different weight classes, you know what I'm saying, like Crawford, that can give the fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? He's proven. Then you have David Bennovitz. He's right there in your home, in your backyard, and you say he don't bring anything to the table too. That's two big names, y'all. That's two big names. Who else is it? You gonna move up the cruiserweight and fight a no name and get your fifth division? Because look, ultimately, people, that's what Canelo wants to do. He wants to move up and get a fifth division, and Mauricio Sulaiman is gonna allow him to get that gift with a nice little ribbon on it. Watch what I tell you. I still think to this day, bro was a cherry pick gone wrong. Bivol, you mean? Oh yeah, Bivol. True words. He might have looked at Bivol and just underestimated his lack of exposure. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody really talking about Bivol. You know? He seems like a quiet guy. And that's what it was. But at the end of the day, Bivol's name is not even up there. And I can't knock Bivol. You know, except for that last fight with Arthur. His fight where, you know, he knocked the guy down twice and went the distance, man, you know, for the bookies. I didn't like that. He could have got that guy up out of there, man. But just because they was friends, he gave Arthur the Melly Mel treatment. he gave Arthur the Melly Mel treatment, just like Canelo gave Mel Charlo the distance to see the final bell. He gave Arthur the final bell too. His FICO scores dropped. He's pretty much, like I say all the time, it's cool, get your money. But right now, these promoters, what are you thinking? You're giving these guys $30 million, and there's no way with the opponent that he's fighting. It don't matter if it's Munguia. Canelo and Munguia was out there, y'all, hitting piñatas. They was breaking piñatas, y'all. You know what I'm saying? let's not mention Beterbiev because so definitely stand away from him. Yeah, I don't see him going up there and fighting Beterbiev or Beterbiev. I don't see him fighting that guy either. And look, any other guy, not the name Beterbiev or Crawford, with that age, would be accessible if their name was Kovalev, because Kovalev was pretty old when freaking Canelo fought him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why can't they get the love? Why can't Crawford get the love? He's 37 years old this year in September. Why can't he get the fight? Why can't Beterbiev get the fight? He's too dangerous. Why can't he get the fight? They're older guys. You know what I mean? There's no other fighters out there to bring any money. This is nonsense, man. But I'll be back on a little later, y'all. I'm in the process of taking care of some business. Shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A-Side official. No negotiation needed. Period. We'll do it again. I'm out. Peace.